heard the expression, I felt like I got hit by a truck. Who's heard that before? You heard that before? Yeah. You don't literally mean it, right, when you say that. I felt like I got hit by a truck. Let me take you back to May 3rd of 2020. My husband and I are out on a run because they told us, get outside and exercise, so we're exercising. And I did not see it coming when a Chevy Silverado pickup truck took a right-hand turn at a red light directly into me. I was rushed off to the hospital where I was told that I had a compression fracture in my back. I was devastated. Perfect timing. Like 0 stars, would not recommend this. I mean, it was terrible. The worst, scariest, most terrifying day of my entire life. And, but I had to keep showing up. I had just started my business 7 months earlier, speaking full-time. I picked a really good industry to be in when a pandemic hit, which was live speaking engagements. Whoops. And I was trying to resurrect my entire business while my husband is teaching virtual PE from our basement to kindergartners, and he's like, Kevin, put your pants on. He's like, this is not what I expected to have to do as part of my job, but here we are. This is what we are dealing with. And I needed that outlet more than ever. I needed something to give me that boost. And I realized that accident made me realize a few things. 1, we are not promised tomorrow. 2, that our sense of stability can be taken away in a split second. And 3, that I did not want to keep muting the thing that brought me the most joy. I was done doing that. And so I reached out to a producer and a composer who lives near me to record some covers. And I sat down with him at our first session, and he looked at me and he said, so what do you want to write your first song about? Let me tell you why I'm totally unqualified to do that. I don't play any instruments, I don't read music, and I have no background in songwriting, so I don't really know how I would do what you were asking me to do. But then I thought of my own advice. Sometimes we have to take our own advice. An invitation is an indication of a qualification. He's inviting me. He thinks I'm qualified. I'm going to borrow his belief and say yes. And over the next 5 months, we worked together, back and forth. And on January 26th, 2023, at 12:01 a.m., I searched Rachel Druckenmiller in Spotify for the very first time, and my 9-year-old self's little dream came true. It was one of the most joyful moments of my entire life. I mean, I could not have predicted that was going to happen. But this is what is possible. This is the kind of joyful aliveness that is possible when we give ourselves permission to live an unmuted life. When we stop holding back, we stop doubting ourselves, we stop letting doubt dictate what we do, that is the joy that is possible. And since then, I've released 3 other songs and a music video in Times Square in December, and I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I love it all. But that's what can happen, and my music has now reached thousands of people around the world, many I've never met, and I get to share these messages that I believe in my bones with people. All because I was willing to step into my strengths and amplify my impact. So imagine for you what might be possible in your life and in your work if you gave yourself permission to do that.